Yeah, Trayvon Martin. In my all black hoodie. And my black hood, my hoodie on. Mm. This is KINGACE, Black Real Family leader. And today, I feel like I want to talk about racism and speak on racism in America. I took the time out to write out a speech and my ideology of what I feel about racism in America. I would still like to hear y'all feedback and get you guys ideological opinions on what do you feel the main objective issues is and how we can get over this racist cancer in America. But this is my spiel and I would like feedback. This is the ideology of me and what my foundation representing how we feel about racism in America. So through my ideology, I would say that the current atmosphere of America is one which influences a racist psychology within the white man primarily. America's atmosphere nurtures this racist cancer and brings out the most evilest base part of all human beings. When you have a terror attack executed by a white supremacy group and a commander-in-chief refuses to condemn these attacks, furthermore, he conducts a nationally televised speech where he basically says both sides were to blame. How could both sides have been to blame when the people were peacefully protesting, which they have a right to assemble, and they had the freedom of speech? This was nothing short of a racist president who refuses to make a statement that could cause white America to lose support for him. The statistics of the presidential election reflects that the majority of white middle-class Americans voted for Donald Trump. This will make the impression on me that they share the same values and ideology of the elected commander-in-chief. Racism is infectious, and it is an intergenerational problem which is taught in the household. I believe that racism is a cancer, and if it was cured in the hearts of the collective majority of Americans, that America could be a place where lower class, middle class, and upper class Americans could live in peace. Honestly, I believe a change in racism will only be made through the future generations, and if the parents can teach the kids to judge by the context of one character and not by the context of the color of my skin, as the great Martin Luther King Jr. said, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Excuse me. America is a country where the tensions and the attitudes of the collective majority of people will have any person feeling subconscious about their skin color in America. You know, these are all facts. So when I speak on behalf of me and my foundation, we understand that racism cannot be fought with racism, and we are not a racist organization or a violent organization. We understand that America has declared war on black people and that the art of war is a science that we was never taught. And the objective goal, which is actually subjective goals, is the complete liberation for blacks. We have to continue to use many tactics and strategies to complete our ultimate goals and objectives. You know, so basically what I was saying in a nutshell is that we can see that, you know, America, we came a long way from the treacherous, you know, slavery days and all of the oppression, you know, that was blatantly raised upon our people when we were stripped from our motherland and brought over here. But, you know, we still have a long way to go. We have a lot of tough history here in America. You know, black people, black folks have been, we have been being oppressed, you know, and repressed, and we have been exploited. And we built this America on our backs. We've been exploited, repressed, and oppressed for over, you know, the past 502 years. It's going on 502 years as of 2018. If you know, agree with when they said the first slaves reached Richmond, Virginia in 1516, and went through a 87 indoctrination period when they had to indoctrinate our people. So, you know, racism is something that's taught in the household, and I believe that it is much easier to rebuild stronger children. It's easier to build stronger children than it is to rebuild broken men. And what I mean by that is you have people that are older. In my movement, our objective goals is, we target the youth. So our goal is to uplift the minds of the youth, and I believe that it will be much easier, to build stronger children and try to rebuild broken men. People already, people that's already racist, or people who have their opinions about certain things, it'll be harder, to get them to change. So I believe we must start with the new generations and the youth, because whoever controls the minds of our youth ultimately controls the destiny of our race. And for too long, we have been allowing these racist oppressors to control the minds of our youth. So it's time for a bunch of real right individuals that's about my age and younger, a collective majority of us, to see what the hell is going on here in America, to wake up, and to start tackling these issues. You got people that's environmentalists, or people that just care about the criminal. We have to all come together as one and make a real big social movement. It's the only way we're going to see some change. But I'm going to continue to do what I can do, take it slow and let my progress build, man. Power to the people, man. We all we got. KINGACE, man. Tune in.